What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Rusty and we are back truck driving around America. I know you guys enjoy these types of videos, so this one's very special. It's gonna be about the first load ever going to be put into this dry van that has been completely rebuilt. This thing has been in a crazy accident. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please, I'm gonna warn you right now, go back and watch my other rebuild videos on this drive-in. This thing was tuna canned. The whole roof ripped off. The whole roof ripped off and this whole beam was ripped off. Everything was just so messed up on this thing, and she is brand new, like new, ready to go, except obviously this little T-Rex scrape right here. Not a big deal, boys. And check out the front end of my truck. It's a little windy, so you're gonna have to excuse the wind, but you guys did see how I installed this grill guard, the X grill guard, and this thing is so awesome. And then the aux beam LED bars. If you guys didn't see that video, go ahead and watch it. This thing is super bright. I even showed some night footage of the lights. There is a whole makeover video on this thing and you guys have to watch it. But man, she is looking so good. I am nervous though, guys. We are in Savannah, Georgia. I drove from Jacksonville, Florida for this load, 140 miles, and we do have a secondary pickup about 40 miles north from here, and then we're going to Alabama. My dock is where that red truck is, so I'm waiting for him to move, and then we are docking up and getting loaded, well, partially loaded. The last thing that I left off with you guys is I told you that I might be doing a separate video how I was pretty much redoing the whole tandem ends on the back of this trailer, which I decided not to do a whole video on it, but I will explain what I changed. So I did change a couple of these airlines. There was not an issue with them, but there were a little rubbed through, so I was like, I might as well go ahead and change them. 2 brand new airbags on the passenger side, all brake chambers, as you guys can tell, the shiny, you know what I'm saying? That one shiny, this one and this one, brand new chambers. And I had to change the chambers. I had no choice because one was already kind of glitching a little bit, and then the rest were really old. So you guys know chambers are like $50. Might as well change them all to brand new ones. Also, we did check all the brakes. We did the brake adjustments on all of them. That brake on this side, we actually changed for a used one. I didn't really feel like buying a brand new one because all the other brakes were in pretty decent condition, except that one that was locking up. That's, you know, part of the problem there. And all of the seals were changed because why not? We also changed from grease to gear oil. So if you guys don't know what that means, I'm sorry, but a lot of these semi-trailers have grease pack in them. You can also convert the grease to gear oil, and that's what we did. We converted them to gear oil. It's like a lot better. There's less wear and tear on gear oil than grease, so we went ahead and converted it, but the whole thing is still stable. I'm just very nervous on putting my first load in here. I don't want that top rail to collapse. And by top rail, I think you guys understand what top rail. We spliced this top rail together. When it was in an accident, one of these rails had to be changed, and this is how we spliced it. For the people that don't want to go back and watch the rebuild series on this thing, there's only 5 episodes, guys. Come on, go and watch it. But there's the inside of it. It's a little more sloppier, the connection that's made, but it is there on purpose for strength and support, you know what I'm saying? The outside looks really nice and neat, but the inside looks a little more sloppier, but that's done on purpose. Got the red light, also sliding tandems. I checked out the padding on the bottom of these graphite plates or whatever they're called right here, and we added a little more graphite right along the edges. We could have added a little bit right here, but didn't really have enough. And if you guys don't know, you're really not allowed to. Oh. Yeah, it scared me. This thing could collapse any moment. I'm gonna go look at that rail. Oh my goodness. I know that I'm laughing right now, but I'm actually, it's fear of laughter slightly. I don't know why. I just feel like this thing is just gonna cave in. But a lot of people know that these drive-ins, the main support isn't really there. It's actually the whole frame down here. This just like holds the walls and all that stuff. Still though, I don't know, still a little sus. But I think after like 7-10 loads, I won't be worried about this anymore. Huh. Yeah, he goes in and out. I don't see it. Bruh. I don't see it flexing, so I think we're good. I don't know. All right, got loaded. Gotta check my tandem pins. Everything all Gucci. We need to make it to the other pickup. It's about 20 miles away. It's not really a big deal, but I feel like if he can go do this now, it's 4 o'clock. They said they won't take me unless it's before 4, but if you know, bribe people, it usually works. Let's go try to get it. What I need to do is stop doubting myself for sure. A lot of people always say, why are you doubting your own work? Yes, I rebuilt the trailer, the semi truck I rebuilt. I mean, guys, you have to understand that every time I touch something usually means that I didn't do something correctly, according to the internet, obviously. So this whole trailer has been a journey for me, and rebuilding this semi. If you guys haven't seen me rebuild this semi, yeah, that's a whole nother journey. There's about 12 episodes or something like that. The trailer episodes were only 5, so it's pretty easy to watch those. It's let's try to make it to this pickup. If not, they said you got to pick it up in the morning, which kind of sucks because this load isn't due until next day after, so I got some time. It's not a big deal. We're about 10 minutes away and doesn't look like we're gonna make it, but we'll see. What do we got, like 10 minutes? Ah, man, this traffic at 4 o'clock always seems to surprise me every time. Welcome to South Carolina. Dang it, boys, we got some Karens working here. Couldn't bribe nobody. She was like, you know, it's illegal to bribe people. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, define bribery, okay? And she was some sort of, I mean, she was at least 40 years old with no hair, and dykes will be dykes. But guess what? We are going to truck stop. It's 4 miles from here. We have no choice, boys. It is, I got here late, okay, whatever. I mean, I'm surprised they're closed already. It's 4:30. Like, what is going on, guys? Nobody wants to work anymore. Everybody wants to wake up at 9 o'clock and go home at 3 o'clock. All this crap is gonna end one day with something big. Here at the lonely truck stop, it's time to go to sleep, but the sun is coming down right behind my truck right there. What's cool about having stairs on your trailer is you get to come up and watch the sunset. There's my app to control the lights. This truck and this truck is running, so you guys might not be able to hear me all the way. But yeah, if you guys want me to show you more, go ahead and watch that video of me installing these lights and this X grill guard right here. It'll show you how I installed everything. It's pretty sweet. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, it is next morning, so it's very peaceful out here. I think there's one truck driver right there waiting, but I'm first in, and it's only 5 pallets, so it should be very, very quick and simple, but we're gonna see what happens. It's weird because I only have about 7 pallets in, then they're gonna add 5. I'm still gonna have half the trailer left. Technically, my offload is at 7 a.m. tonight. you know, like in 14, 16 hours, I technically could get a partial and just try to make more money. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. This is going to Aldi. So if you know, then I guess you know. Probably not going to happen. Can't risk little trips like that consolidating. And I think they're starting to load me right. Meow. Yeah, like always, guys. The load rate will always be at the end of the video. I know I mentioned this a little too late. I usually mention it in the beginning when I'm getting loaded, but same, but different. Gonna go ahead and open this up. A lot of people did comment and asked me a little bit of questions stating, how do these lights, you know, twirl on these brackets? Well, they don't. I just kind of kept the wires loose on each side, the ones that come down like this. If you guys watched my install video, you would know that's what I did. But yeah, we're gonna pop the hood real quick, check everything out, because kind of didn't do the PTI yet. But always, guys, do your PTI. Ooh, she's a dirty girl under here. Bruh, I haven't washed my engine bay in like 4 months. I'm gonna check the oil, check all the filters. This is how she looks like with the grill guard down. Pretty nice. We do have 65,000, almost 66,000 miles on this girl. Still got the engine, and I checked, the engine is there. That's why I have this card here. Sometimes I place it like that and you can't see the light. Oh yeah, to mention about these cards, guys, we are going to be playing a game soon. I'm not putting the game out yet, but I will be having all of these TheRustyCracker cards, and there's going to be a special initial on the back which will pick the winner. I'm not sure how the game is going to be played yet, so don't, you know, heed my words real quick. It's going to be all over the truck stops, all over like places where you buy semi-truck parts and stuff like that, and I'm going to have a bunch of subscribers helping me place these cards all around US, and we're going to be playing a game, but it's not official yet, so, you know, heed my words. I've had almost 0 issues with this Volvo after the rebuild. The only damage you see on the truck is right there when I hit that gator, you know what I'm saying. Also, there was an issue with one of these mud flaps. I don't know if you guys be able to see, but we had to weld, since it's metal on metal, and inside there's a spring tension. If I put this down, it's tensions down. This cracked and this whole mud flap was coming loose, so we had to kind of welded her all up together. This is a typical issue with these. Typical issue with these mud flaps, but it's good. It's not a big deal. Little issues here and there, but other than that, she's been beasting on. One thing I really don't like about this trailer that I rebuilt is how we did these markings right here. The point of this is not to change 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. It's a lot of work to change these sheets out. I think the best way was just to use that special drive-in caulking. How do you even say that? And just do that. It's not the prettiest, but I'm thinking of just, you know, putting my name, TheRustyCracker, along the edges here and pretend that that's supposed to be that way. You know, something nice and unique. Also, everybody knows what this is, right? This is the little locking bolt that goes for the seals. If you guys don't know why I did that, then I'm sorry. I think we should be ready to go here soon. They just put the first pallet in and we're gonna be rolling. And we are out of here. Let's roll. Buddy, where are you going? Yeah, oh my goodness. It says truck's straight, car's right. He almost turned in where all the cars are. No, it's just in a Peterbilt, it's okay. They're learning still, they're learning. We are on our 30-minute break, and we have our Carmate TPMS sensor little gadget thing right here. I talked about this unit a while back. Can you guys even see it? Oh, there you go. I talked about this unit a while back, and I use it every time. This thing is genius. It only costs like 300 bucks. I will leave another link down below, but I am getting an issue here with one of the tires. I got 110 PSI, and there you go. That tire right there is 105. And man, you guys can barely hear me. This truck is doing a regen, piece of garbage. We have a tire gauge and little thing to connect to your glad hands to fill up this tire right here. The problem is with this inner one. I had this issue a while ago, probably 2 months ago. I had to put about 5 PSI in here, and it's been 3 months. Now it went down another 5 PSI. So there's definitely an issue here with this tire somewhere. I think it's just like a very slow valve cover, valve leak right here somewhere, but it's such a small leak it really doesn't matter. But with this system, it's really good to have to tell you. I mean, 5 unders, it's not bad. Okay, see, it says 111 right there, and then it scrolls through right there, 105 on this inner one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and connect the line and put 5 PSI. You have to take the red air line off, and then you press in your trailer brake to produce air. It's recommended to keep the truck on because if you're doing more than 100 PSI, it's really hard to catch up. So you need to leave it on. I idle it up a little bit right here, and let's go fill it up until we got the proper measurements. Look at that. I'm putting too much air in there, and it's detecting a large leak, but it's actually the opposite, right? It's we're putting air into it, it's not losing. This detects when there's a large leak coming before your tire gets down. Look at that. And now we need to put a little more so it stops tripping out. And I want all of them even. You see, we got 107 there. It's just telling us something was wrong with this tire. Awesome system. This can save you thousands of dollars on the road. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't drive without this. I just couldn't. We're gonna be putting a little more in there. It's gonna keep cycling, and then it's gonna start warning us again. 111. That's good enough. It's gonna, you know, stop me from tripping a little bit. It's not really a big deal. A lot of people say 5 PSI. It warms up and cools down. I know. But when the tires are cold, it actually shows 10 PSI lower than everything else. But when it warms up, it's still 5 PSI lower. So whatever. I'm just gonna get it even all around, and she's good to go. What's cool about this thing, it has a solar panel back here, so you don't really need to keep this thing plugged in at all. Within a month or something, the battery does go down, and then you just gotta plug it in for about an hour or two and charge it up. But sweet little system. Let's put this together, and we're good to go. Probably another 15 minutes, my break will be over. Just look over the truck and everything like that. Maybe grab some food and keep on rolling. We got about 40 miles left, and we are there. Forgot to mention that I am registered, and I am registered in Maine. A lot of people are gonna understand why it's registered in Maine and not from Florida, where I'm from. Obviously, it's IRS stuff. A lot of people will know why, a lot of people won't. Why are you not registering in Florida? You live in Florida, how are you registering it in Maine under your name? What the heck is going on? That's so fishy. No, it's not. There is an agency, I'm allowed to say this. There is an agency called Stab Agency from Maine. Registers semi-trailers and trailers of all kinds. You do need a title. If it's on your name or whatever, you do need a title, and you send it out and they register a trailer for you on the down low. And down low, I mean for cheap, very cheap. I think I paid about $300 to register this thing instead of like $700 in the state of Florida. So saving money right there. All right, ate a little bit, and we are exactly 40 minutes from the Aldi. That's where we're delivering. Aldi of Loxley, Alabama. Beautiful place, large parking lot for truckers. We have our trailer right here. The sun is going down right there. What a beautiful day. Barely drove any today, but it's still very nice. Aldi has it made though, for sure. They have a big parking lot for truck drivers to wait. They have restrooms right there, other facilities right there for the truck drivers. Room to park, very, very rare. Unlike other facilities, you cannot park on site or anything like that. So gotta take advantage of this. My appointment is for 3 a.m. The trailer has survived. She is very nice. All the seals are not leaking. You do have to check the rear seals since we changed all 4 of them. You have to kind of keep an eye on them because the first couple hundred miles you would know if they're going to start leaking or not, and they are not. Everything is fine. This thing is good to go. This trailer does add a little bit of character. I am already getting used to these marks right there, and I'm gonna quit looking at it here soon. But yeah, it's not falling apart, it's not collapsing. This trailer, I think, you know, the connection right there, it's gonna make it, guys. I think this trailer is good to go. It's fine. And in my previous rebuild video, I know that I said to you guys that this whole trailer, I'm gonna spoil it with people that didn't watch the rebuild series. I'm gonna spoil it right now. But the total amount that I said, this trailer cost me $8,000. It is a 2017 Great Dane. But off camera, I did do all the work with the bearings, the new airbags, the brake chambers. COVID, you know what I'm saying? So I did invest another $700. So we're gonna go ahead and say this trailer cost me not $8,000, but total with registration $9,000 for 2017 Great Dane with all work completed, ready to go on the road with registration. $9 grand. That's a steal for 2023. If you guys seen a better deal out there, let me know. I bet there is not. It's gonna be getting dark here soon, so let's talk about this load rate real quick. I'm not gonna be recording at night because it's going to be pretty bad footage recording at night, so might as well tell you guys right now this load rate. We deadheaded out of Jacksonville going up to Savannah, and then 25 miles more north, 2 picks, 1 drop, and total mileage with my deadhead was exactly 697 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and say 710 miles because I did detour this one time to do that one pickup. So we're gonna pretty much say that it's 700 miles. With 700 miles, we have a price for this load going here to Alabama with 700 miles paid out total $1,500, $1,500. And that is about $2.14 a mile. Boys, economy crashing. I can't do nothing about it. You have to keep driving. These loads that are posted on DAT right now, they are being posted for $1.30, $1.50. With deadhead, it's gonna be like $1.30. I do not take that cheap garbage, okay? I will stick to my roots. I will try to get my minimum with deadhead. Listen to me, $2 a mile. I have to, or I am not taking the load. And it's just really hard because some people, I see the load board and I call almost each one of them and they do not negotiate past $100. And it is really hard, and they get rid of them. People are taking the load for $1.50, $1.40 a mile, and it's freaking shameful. Kind of in the mood for red. I don't know. What do you guys like? You like the red or the yellow better? We can go right here, switch it up real quick for you guys. Also, you can change the stages on them. You see, we can keep the bottom one red, and then you can click the Bluetooth, and you can switch some of the Bluetooths off, and you could click red and blue and flashing and strobing. I mean, it's fun to mess with. I don't know. I really like this style. Where is it? It's gonna be hard to tell on camera what's going on here, but it's strobing blue. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off. Popo gonna pull up here and rest my ass. So yeah, guys, that's the load. I appreciate it for watching this trucking vlog or whatever you want to call it. The trailer survived, and she's gonna survive even more runs. I do have a special surprise for you. I don't know where it's gonna come out or when I'm gonna do it, within a month or something. I am installing car ramps, right? When I order them, they're gonna be installed pretty much somewhere around here in the front, and it's gonna be super awesome to you guys find out what the heck I'm doing here. Also, I need to still add that little cage for the spare tires, and then these special ramps so I can attach them in the back and pull cars up into my dry van. That's like a whole nother future video. It's gonna be very exciting. A lot of people are gonna be shocked that I'm gonna be putting cars into this thing. Go ahead and do me a favor and watch my rebuild video for this thing. Maybe watch the rebuild for that semi truck. That was also very interesting. And like always, stay tuned for more videos, guys. Be blessed. Deuces.